You're responding to another RFQs at 9 p.m. on a Thursday. Your best engineer just told you they were too busy to follow up with that prospect from the trade show. And your forecast, it changed again this week. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. You don't have a sales problem. You don't have a lazy team problem. You have a sales system problem. I am Nicoleta Hayek and I work with technical companies, drives, automation, industrial tech, SaaS platforms. Today I'm going to show you exactly what's breaking in your sales operation, which pillar to fix first, and how to do it in the next 90 days. And I'll connect everything to the same structure we use inside my 8-week Sales Accelerator program, so you can implement this on your own or with our support. Let's go. Before we start, let me guess what you are thinking lately. Maybe I need to hire a new VP of sales. Maybe I should replace my current team. Maybe our product isn't special enough. I've spent over 20 years inside this world. Danfoss, Vagon, iLock, motion control, drive system, industrial automation, energy tech. I've closed more than 50 million deals with partnerships with companies like General Electric, Honeywell, and Eaton. I've led global key accounts, build go-to-market strategies, and seen what works and what breaks when technical companies try to scale sales. And here's what I can tell you right now. Your product is probably fine. Your team is probably fine. What is missing is the operating system underneath the sales function. Because here's what I see again and again. Good product, smart engineers, loyal customers, yet revenue feels fragile. New businesses feels random. Every quarter you hope this time will be different. Sounds familiar? Then keep watching because we're about to fix it. Let's start with something painful. Most technical companies live in what I call reactive sales mode. Here's how it works. RFQs arrive in your inbox. Existing customers ask for quotes. A partner forwards you a tender document. Your team responds. They send offers, do some follow-up, and then wait. On busy weeks, everyone feels productive. On quiet weeks, everyone gets nervous. Now let me show you what this actually costs. Your team spends more than 15 hours on a detailed proposal. You're competing with 2 other suppliers. The client picked their favorite 3 weeks ago. You're just there to validate the market price, you lose, or worse, you win at 12% margin instead of your usual 28%. Meanwhile, the deals you should focus on, the ones where you could have 35% margin, long-term partnerships, and real influence. Those companies never even knew you existed because in reactive mode, customers decide the timing, the scope, and the purchasing decides your margin. You invest your best people in projects where you join too late, or you have low influence, or you have a fight over the price. This is where leaders start to think, we need better salespeople. Our engineers don't sell enough. Our team lacks hunger. But here's the truth in most cases. Skills are not the main issue. You never gave them a clear system. So what do I mean by a sales system? Not complicated, not expensive. Here's the simple definition. A repeatable way your company attracts, qualifies, and wins the right deals week after week. Not a magic CRM, not one gifted salesperson who carries the whole company. A structure that gives your team 3 things. Clear target, who we chase, clear steps, how we move deals forward, and clear rhythm, when we review and adjust. In my work with tech companies, I break the sales system into 3 pillars. The pillar 1 is direction. Who sells to whom? Which problems do we solve? Which offers you promote? Pillar 2 is engine, the activities your team runs every week to create and move deals. And pillar 3 is visibility, how you track progress, stop blockages, and learn fast. These 3 pillars sit one on top of other. Without direction, your engine runs in all directions. Without an engine, visibility just shows you chaos. And without visibility, you repeat the same mistakes forever. You see the same logic inside my sales accelerator mindset. We are doing discovery, value, objections, closing, and then we give a playbook and a rhythm that everyone can follow. Pillar 1 is direction. This is where we answer to 3 questions. Who are your best fit clients? Which problems hurt them enough to actually move? Which offers give you strong margins and repeat business? In practice, direction covers your ideal customer profile, your client segment, your core value proposition, and now here's what most companies do instead. They say, well, we serve manufacturing companies. Okay, which ones? Well, all of them: food, pharma, automotive, aerospace. And what size? From small workshops to global enterprises. And what kind of problems are you solving? Efficiency, quality, downtime, energy, depends on the customer. Do you see the issue here? When you sell to everyone, your team sells to no one effectively. So, in my sales accelerator, we have an exercise on how we establish our ideal customer profile. And now you can have it and you can steal this right now. So step 1, take a sheet of paper, write down your top 10 existing customers, the ones you actually enjoy working with, who pay on time, who don't destroy your margin. Step 2, for each one, you note what is the industry segment, what is the company size in revenue or employees, what are the main application or use cases, and what are the main problem you solve for them, where they spend time, which events, LinkedIn groups, or forums. Step 3, look on the patterns. Build one simple ideal customer statement. Here's an example. We work with system integrators that are working in food and beverage. They have a revenue from 5 to 50 million, who need energy savings and less downtime on packaging lines. Now watch what happens when your team has this clarity. Your engineer gets a LinkedIn message from a random company, let's say chemical company, and instead of saying maybe let me check, they look on their ideal customer profile and they politely decline in 30 seconds. And then he receives the next message. It's a system integrator, food and beverage, 22 million revenue, worried about the line downtime. They book a meeting in less than 15 minutes. This isn't about being narrow, it's about being honest where you win. In Sales Accelerator, I worked with a drive system company. They went from 47 active prospects to 12 qualified accounts. Revenue went up with more than 18% in just 6 months. Stress went down. Direction is about choice. Choice gives you focus. Focus gives you progress. Okay, the pillar 2 is engine. Directions tells you where to go. Engine is how you move forward every single week. Let me show you what's probably happening right now. Most tech companies I met have 2 stages in their sales process. 1, talking to them, 2, waiting for their decision. That's it. So when I ask where is the, I don't know what, customer deal, the answer is we are talking to them. Okay, but which conversation are you having right now? Are you discussing their problem? Are you presenting your solution? Or are you talking about budget and timing? Nobody knows. This is why deals stall for 3 months, 6 months, and sometimes even more. This is why your forecasts are fiction. When we work in the Sales Accelerator program, we are discussing about qualification and discovery, value and return of investment conversations, how to handle objections, what are the best closing techniques, which is the full cycle of rehearsal. For your company, you start with 2 simple questions. Question 1, what are the minimum sales activities you expect from each person every week? For example, for a sales engineer, you expect to have 5 new outreach, 3 discovery or follow-up calls, 2 structured deal reviews with manager or colleagues, 1 written recap email after each serious meeting. No heroics, just consistency. The second question is, what are the clear stages of our sales process? For technical project sales, I suggest something like this. Stage 1, targeted, on your list, not contacted yet. Stage 2, contacted, first email, call or intro made. Stage 3, discovery. You held a real discussion about their problems and impact. Stage 4, solution fit. You present options linked to their issues, not just specs and features. Stage 5 is business case, money, stakeholders and timing discussed. Stage 6, commitment, verbal yes, PO in process. Now here's the key part. For each stage, write down in 1 sentence. A deal enters this stage when the next step in this stage is. Short example, we've scheduled a meeting and they confirm they have 30 minutes to discuss challenges. The next step is send discovery question list 24 hours before, call, conduct structure, conversation, send written recap within 24 hours. When you have this clarity, your conversations with your team completely change. You stop asking generic questions like, how is client X doing? You start asking, which stage is client X in and what is the concrete next step with a date. This alone lifts quality and speed dramatically. Pillar 3 is visibility. Direction gives focus, engine gives movement, visibility gives feedback. Without visibility, you are flying blind. You rely on stories, gut feeling, and Thursday night panic. With visibility, you see which stage blocks most deals, who on your team needs support, which customer segment responds best, which value message actually works. What we built in week 8 in Sales Accelerator is what we call a personal sales playbook, plus a lightweight tracking system. Now, for a small tech team, you don't need a Salesforce enterprise. You don't need a 50,000 CRM implementation. You need discipline on a few points. The minimum viable tracking system. It doesn't matter what it is. One place for all your target accounts. Could be a spreadsheet, could be a simple CRM, it doesn't matter. What matters is that everyone knows where to look. And then all open deals with 4 things. Stage from your process, estimated value, next step, specific action, and date, when that action happened. Short weekly report with 3-5 numbers. For example, new outreach attempts sent this week, new discovery meetings booked, number of active deals in solution fit, number of proposals sent, something very clear and that everyone knows how to do it. And then you need a weekly sales meeting, same time every week. Here's the agenda. 5 minutes, wins and key progress. Celebrate momentum. 10 minutes, review the numbers, spot trends. 20 minutes deep dive on 2-3 important deals. Problem solve together. 10 minutes decide focus for next week. Clear priorities. No endless storytelling, no blaming. You focus on behaviors and decisions. You aim for smart improvements every week rather than heroics at quarter end. Before I give you the 90-day plan, let me tell you what happens when you skip this work. Last year I worked with a motion control company and they had a great technology, 40-year track record, respected brand, sales down 30% over 3 years. The CEO told me in the first meeting, our salespeople, they don't fight hard enough. They are too comfortable. We need more aggressive people. We looked at the data together. They were chasing 89 active opportunities. None of them had a defined next steps. 23 of them were technically already lost, but nobody had bothered to tell the sales team. They were drowning in chaos, not lacking hunger. We didn't need new salespeople. We needed to stop the chaos. And here's what we did. We cut the list to 34 qualified accounts. We defined 5 clear stages, installed a 30 minutes weekly rhythm, and equipped them with discovery scripts and email templates. 6 months later, fewer deals in the pipeline, better deals, 22% revenue growth. Same people, different system. Alright, so let's make this real for you. You don't need to fix everything at once. Think in 3 blocks of 30 days. Day 1 to 30, direction. Your mission is to get crystal clear who you serve and why they buy. Action step here is you need to review your current customer base. Pick your favorite 10-20 accounts, high value, low headache. And 3, build your first ideal customer profile statement. List your 50 lookalike target accounts in your main regions. And number 5 is write one short value message for the main problem you solve. You will see you shift from we sell to everyone to we serve this specific group with this problem in this way. The next 30 days you build your engine. Your mission is to give your team a clear path to move deals forward. Action step here. First, define the 5-6 stages of your sales process. Write entry criteria and next step for each stage. Set weekly activity targets per role, not heroic, realistic. Train your team for 1 discovery structure and 1 recap email format. Role play 2 real scenarios from your pipeline. Okay, so you reach day 60. From day 61 to 90, you work on visibility. Your mission is to install a feedback system so you learn and improve each week. Action step here, you choose your tracking tool, whatever it is, a spreadsheet, CRM or hybrid. Enter all targeted accounts and open deals with stage, value, next steps and date. Start weekly sales meetings with your fixed 45 minutes agenda. Track your 5 key numbers every week. And number 5, at day 90, review your stages, targets, and messages and adjust. What's not working, you adjust and you modify. We simulate in my program complete sales cycles, then install a weekly rhythm your team actually trusts and follows. Okay, so here's what I want from you to do this week. Not next month, this week. Pick 1 pillar, direction, engine, or visibility. Just 1. Then take 60 minutes with your team and ask this question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how strong are we here? If you choose direction, do we have a written ideal customer profile that everyone can recite? Can each salesperson describe our ideal customer in less than 30 seconds? If you choose, for example, engine, do we have defined stages? Does everyone know what activities they should do each week? If you choose visibility, can I see all our deals and their status in under 5 minutes? Do we have a weekly meeting with a clear agenda? If the answer is below 7, you just found your starting point. And if you want to build this properly, not with theory, but with templates, scripts, role plays, and weekly implementation support, that's exactly what Sales Accelerator does in the 8 weeks. Tech companies only. We work through mindset, ideal customer profile, discovery, value conversations, objections handling, closing. Then we assemble your playbook and install the weekly rhythm, week by week, step by step. And here's what I want you to do right now. Leave a comment below with the word system. Then tell me direction, engine, or visibility. Which one feels like your weakness link? I will read every single message and reply with one specific action you can take next week with your team. Let's fix this together.